Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a mini pick a card about your future lover, your husband and your wife, and that's it. We're going to be doing a message about who this person is and anything that you need to know about this relationship that's coming your way. I feel like a lot of us are going to be getting into relationships very soon. I feel like there's a big chance that this is going to really resonate for some of you. So we're going to be pulling 3 cards. So let's shuffle them and we'll have a little look and let's see what they say. Okay, so I have 3 groups here. I'm going to channel a animal and we're going to be putting it up on the screen, and you guys are going to be choosing what animal you feel resonates for you right now, and that will correlate to a pile. Group number 1 is definitely an eagle. Group number 2 is a mouse. That's really funny because those two go together really well. Group number 3 is a crow. So choose your animal and let's see what we get. So group number 1, let's see what you guys get for your future partner. We're going to be seeing what sort of messages are coming through for your love life and what supporting messages are going to help you with your relationships and anything like that. So the first one we have is so beautiful. We have the card of growth. I love this so much. This is making me a bit emotional because I feel like I'm growing so much as well. And we have the number 44, which is great. Okay, so this is going to be a really juicy one. We also have breakthrough. Are you kidding me? Number 65. That's crazy. So we have 6 and 5, which is 11, and then 11, 11. Or it could be 12. No. Could be 11, which is 2. So 2 or 1 1, both of those are to do with relationships. I don't condone twin flames or anything like that, so I'm not going to be talking about that sort of thing. So I know 11 11 is to do with twin flames, but I don't care about that kind of stuff. I just want you guys to have the most open, comfortable relationship you guys can possibly have. So that's what we're aiming for. We're aiming for marriage, we're aiming for commitment, we're aiming for long-term safety and peace. So that's what we're doing today. So group number 1, you've got some really gorgeous cards. These two are really similar. They're both blue, so there's a lot of throat chakra. Both of you are going to be very similar. I feel like the first one is you and the second one is your person. So the growth is you and the breakthrough is your person. So both of you are literally going through a really similar path, and as I'm talking my throat is really hurting, so I feel like we're on the right path here and I'm getting really tingly. So this is crazy because I feel like a lot of my content I feel like is going to really shift, and I'm going to be honest, at the start of this video I have no idea if I really wanted to use the cards. I'm kind of like having a weird relationship with them at the moment, and now I'm kind of thinking, no, I'm doing the right thing because I'm getting all the signs and synchronicities right now. I've got the leg tingles, my throat's really hurting, so this is all good stuff. Okay, so a lot of you guys are growing out of your old self. You're growing out of your old clothes. You know, when you are growing out, well, you grow out your own old clothes and you kind of, I see almost like a child. It sounds really weird to say, but a child like taking off like their pajama shorts, like their pajama trousers, I then see them putting on pajama trousers but them as an adult. So I know it sounds really strange, but it's like you're coming away from this child fear of like having to rely on everyone else, having to figure out everyone else, what does everyone else want from me, to I got this, this is all good. So that's kind of what I'm feeling for a lot of you guys, is this massive shift in how you react in relationships, and your person is just going to represent this mature adult, and they're going to be so comfortable in your presence and you're going to be comfortable in theirs, and there's not going to be a massive adjustment period either. Like by the time you two have met and got acquainted, it's going to be super easy. It's going to be weird because you're not used to this style of relationship. Well, you're not used to commitment, I feel. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of fears coming up around just being you because you've had to manipulate and change yourself so much for people. But the breakthrough is, I see a lot of you guys are in a different area as well. You're not in your hometown, you're not in the country that you used to be in. So you would have moved by then. So you will most likely need to kind of move house for this or move job, but you're physically moving a lot of things. It's a big move. So if you haven't moved yet or you're thinking about moving, it's going to be after that. And it's going to be because you are ready for a big breakthrough. And it's going to be really confusing, but really good at the same time. So I absolutely love this. And I just want to say you are on the right path. You are doing all the right things. It might not feel like it at the moment. Don't rush getting into a relationship. Don't rush. Don't try and figure it out. It's going to come for you. It's going to be there for you. and it's there, it's already there. It's just a timing thing, really. And number 4 is really coming up, so there's a lot of just making sure you're comfortable and safe, and you're basically you're peaceful, your safety is all good, it's all, your basics are all taken care of, basically. So your money, your finances, your home, all that stuff is taken care of first, and then this new person's going to basically uplift your whole life. It's going to be crazy. So that's your reading. If you want to look at the other groups, you're welcome to. We're going to be on to group number 2 now. Okay, so group number 2, I absolutely loved group number 1's reading. It was beautiful, so much blue. So let's see what you guys got. Nice. I was thinking one of you is going to have green in it. So we have endurance with carnelian. I absolutely love this. You guys are going through quite a lot right now. You're going through some really intense stuff around your heart. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you guys are actually going through a breakup and you've clicked on this thinking, oh, I hate love, I hate men, I hate women. And then you click on it thinking, you know what, this will do. Like, this video will do for now. I need to eat my lunch or something like that. If you are eating your lunch, I hope you're enjoying your lunch. But what I feel for a lot of you guys is this person is going to make a big impact on you. You would have gone through quite a big transformation of the heart before meeting this person. So you would have gone through a breakup, you would have gone through some sort of death in the family or something like that. And I'm sorry to say it, but it's just what happens. I'm not predicting it for you that that's going to particularly happen. If anything, it would have already happened. Yeah, it would have already happened. They're saying yes, it would have already happened. So there's a big death before the birth, and you are going through a lot of endurance, so you might be really needing to put in a lot of work right now. It could be anything. It could be emotional work, it could be mental work, it could be physical work, whatever it is. You're dealing with a lot of stuff and it's very stressful for you, but it's going to pay off. So if you're thinking, is there any point in doing any of this? Yes, there is a point in doing this. You are going to actually get what you need. Okay. And then impact is telling me that this person is going to basically like run into you. Literally, possibly. If you like running, they could have literally run into you. But this person is very masculine, so if you're looking for a male, this is like perfect for you. If not, this person will just like jolt you. They'll almost be like, oh, I didn't realise that I would find this type of person attractive. Does that make sense? So the main thing for you guys, this is going to be an intense relationship. This is an intense type of connection, and it's not like you're going through a lot of trauma. I'm not promoting that. You guys will be ready to open your heart. You're not going to have all this trauma. I'm not talking about that sort of thing. If anything, this person, they could be really influential to you. They could have a different lifestyle to you, and then you kind of join that lifestyle. Like, say they could be a carpenter, and say like you could be building stuff with them, or they could be a farmer, or they could be a model and you are helping them with things on camera. It could be anything, but whatever it is, they help you to switch your life up really quickly, and you love it because you're already ready for a new change. You just don't know how you're going to get there yet, and it's almost like this person's going to give you a jolt, give you a boost. It could be also you're looking for a job and this person kind of ends up in your life somehow and they offer you that job, and then you end up doing what they're already doing, you know, something like that. But whatever it is, it's intense and it feels really, really, really good. It's very colourful as well, so I wouldn't be surprised if one of you has coloured hair or wears a lot of colour. It's just intense, guys. It's a lot, but it feels really good. And it feels like a very young relationship. So I wouldn't be surprised if those of you who choose number 2 are in your like early 20s, teens, or you've just got out of a really long relationship. It feels to me, I'm seeing like between ages of 16 and about 25. And then I'm seeing about 60 years onwards or 50 years onwards. And you may have just had a breakup or over a 10-year relationship, something like that. So basically, you're going through a really intense time, dealing with all these old emotions, getting ready for something new. But basically, yeah, that's what I'm feeling. For you guys, yours is a bit more complicated than group number 1, but that's okay. That's just how it is. That's why we have piles. That's why we have different groups. So yeah, that's your reading. These are your cards. We have Endurance, Carnelian, Impact, Campo del Cielo. I have no idea how to pronounce that. That's possibly wrong, but those are the cards you guys had. Thank you, group number 2. Let's have a look at group number 3. Group number 2, feel free to stick around for group number 3 if you want to. Okay, group number 3, let's go. Oh, this is really cute, this one. I love the different energies in each group. They're so different. Like the first one was really like long-term marriage. Like I can see you guys going on forever. The next one was like a young, intense, going through a lot of transformation. This is like angel baby energy. Like this is like, I'm going to have a baby with you. I'm going to I feel like this is a brand new relationship. I could be a virgin. It could be I've never been intimate. It could be literally this is the first relationship you would have had in either a very long time, or I'm going to tell you this is just a really, really important relationship. So maybe you've been intimate with other people, but maybe you've never established a long-term relationship. Maybe you never knew what love really felt like. Maybe you never knew what intimacy felt like. Whatever it is, this is you being you, and your empathy is just so seen. So you're going to be with somebody who's really empathetic, and they're going to actually really love your empathy. They're going to see you as someone who's empathetic, but they're not going to use you for it. They're going to give you what you give them, which is really lovely. So why I came to this conclusion was both of these cards are so light in colour. One of them is really pale blue and one of them is really pale turquoise, and they both give me this like brand new slate virgin type energy. Okay, so we have boundaries number 21 and insight 11. So you've got 2 and 3. So you are learning boundaries. First of all, you guys are learning how to put down an emotional fence around you so you can figure out what is right and what's wrong for you. This can be in work, but this is mainly relationship. This is like literally any connection you have. It could be your parents, it could be siblings, cousins, friends, co-workers. Like, you are learning enough is enough, and you are very solid in your opinions, which is so good. And I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud of you. It's a lot, but you've got there in the end, basically. And you are literally shedding all of this old trauma. And now, in the next probably couple of months, I think by the end of the year, and if you're watching this is a timeless reading. So how many months is that? October, November, December. So yeah, 2 months, literally 2 months. And I feel like you're going to be really ready for this newness. So the next time you get with somebody, next time you are with somebody who's going to be long term, who could be a possible wife or husband, this is somebody who is so lovely. They're going to look after you so well. They feel so safe. And your person is really intelligent. They have knowledge like no other person you've ever interacted with. They are so intelligent. They're so clever. They have so many hobbies. They do not stop doing stuff. And you admire them so much for that. They love your empathy and you love their insight. That's what I feel. And you've been run down into the ground so much. You've never really been appreciated for who you are and what you do and how you act and what you give to others. And now you're really starting to understand why that is, because a lot of the people you've been around were not the types of people who can understand empathy. They didn't have empathy. They didn't even love themselves. They didn't even appreciate themselves. They didn't even respect themselves. So how can they respect you? So that's effectively why you are going through this big transformation. It could be if you're going through a lot of walls, if you're going through a lot of connections and relationships, maybe even co-workers that are just not treating you right. You are being asked to put your foot down and say no, and just say enough is enough. I'm not having this. And it could be that you leave that connection, you leave that relationship, or it could be that now you're actually adding the foundations now, and you're being very selective the type of people you're around. Whatever it is, your boundaries are getting so good, so clear, and it feels really good. I also am seeing like different vitamins you're taking, which is helping you clear your mind fog, especially if you eat a lot of sugar or you eat a lot of like oils. Like I don't like rapeseed oil. Like any seed oils are not good for you. I'm not a doctor, but they're not good for you. Okay, so if you are eating a lot of rapeseed oil, a lot of things with seed oils in it, canola oil, just be very aware that it might be fogging up your brain. So if you need to clear that out, definitely some remedies. I feel like vitamin B, vitamin C can really, really help. Like I said, I'm not a doctor, but if you're getting a lot of anxiety, if you're getting a lot of depression, or just if you're feeling like overwhelmed, first of all, go outside and be in nature. That can also help, get some fresh air. But also just taking some vitamins can really help support your immune system. It's really about protecting yourself. I feel like that's kind of, they're saying yes. That's what they're giving. That's what God's showing to me right now is protection. Spiritual, energetic protection is so important for you right now. Like whoever you touch, be careful. Sometimes people can touch you, like shake your hand and transfer energy. So just be very aware. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. So that's it. Have a great day. If you want a reading, if you want some advice, all that information is down below, and I'll speak to you very soon.